The most powerful thing I've ever said in a high-stakes meeting is nothing at all. Silence, used at the right moment, has won my clients more money than any clever argument I've ever made. And there are 3 exact moments where it works best. I'll give you all 3. I'm an employment lawyer and I negotiate for a living. Settlement talks, redundancy meetings, exit packages. Silence shows up in almost every deal I do. First, why does it work? Because human beings hate silence. In a tense meeting, 3 seconds of dead air feels like an hour, and whoever is least comfortable fills it. And when people fill silence under pressure, they do one of 2 things. They concede something or they reveal something. Either one helps you. Now let me be honest about who it works on. A trained negotiator won't crack in 8 seconds of quiet. A good lawyer will sit in silence all afternoon and enjoy it. But the lawyer is almost never the only person in the room, and the other people haven't had the training. A while ago I was in an exit negotiation. The other side put their number on the table. Their lawyer was calm, professional. We said nothing. I looked at the page, wrote a note. The lawyer was perfectly comfortable. But sitting next to them was the HR manager, and the HR manager was not. After a few seconds they filled the air. We do want this resolved before the restructure announcement. So there's a real desire to be sensible here. But I'd just learned 2 things I wasn't supposed to know. They had a deadline and they had room to move. The number didn't change in that moment, it changed a week later because of that moment. And that's the realistic promise of silence. It really gets you an instant sweetener. Anyone who tells you the other side will panic and throw money at a pause is selling something. What it gets you is information, and in most workplace negotiations, you're not up against a trained lawyer anyway. You're against your manager or an HR advisor in a meeting that they're likely nervous about too. Silence works on them even better. So that's moment number 1 after they make an offer, any offer, even a good one. Don't respond straight away. Don't nod. Don't say, that's interesting. Just pause and hold their number in the air. The offer won't get worse in the silence, and what they say to fill it is often worth more than the offer. Moment number 2. After you state your number, this is where most people blow it. They finally work up the courage to say, I'm looking for 25,000. And then within seconds they add, but I'm flexible, or I know that's probably too much. You've just negotiated against yourself out loud for free. When you say your number, stop talking. Full stop. Let it sit there. The silence after your number is what makes it sound like you mean it. Moment number 3. After you ask a hard question. Here's an example, a redundancy consultation. One of the best questions you can ask is, how did you decide it was my role? Then say nothing. If the process is genuine, they'll have an answer. If it isn't, you'll watch them build one in front of you, and everything they say while they're scrambling is information you can use. Now, what if it's used on you? Usually it looks like this. They put their number on the table and then go quiet. Take it or leave it. The number sits there, the silence sits with it, and you feel the pressure to respond. But notice what moment this actually is. They've just made an offer. It's moment number 1 we talked about. The silence after their number isn't their weapon, it's your opportunity. So let it sit, take a note, and when you're ready, don't answer the number, question it. How did you get to that figure? Now they're the ones talking and you're the one listening. One warning. Silence only works if it's composed. Silence with a scowl reads as sulking, and sulking loses. Keep your face neutral. Take a note. Breathe. You're not stonewalling, you're thinking. So 3 moments. After their offer. After your number. After your hard question. Close your mouth at those 3 points and you'll negotiate better than most people who talk for a living. If you want to see where this fits into a full negotiation, watch my video on how to negotiate a pay rise. Silence does a lot of the heavy lifting there too. And a question for you. Have you ever been on the wrong end of a long silence in a meeting? What did you do? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone.